Good day, my name is Camilo Hernandez. I am assistant engineering student at the Unipanamericana University. In this video, I will share with you my daily routine according with the activity number 4 for the English 1 course. So the activities say your boss is asking you to write a paper and make a video, this video, in which you will to able to show the things you do on a normal day. For this, you have to make a video describing your routine. So, in this video, I am going to share with you with some pictures a little about my daily routine. So please let me a moment. So I'm going to start with the weekdays. All these days I get up at up to 5 a.m. It's very early in the morning. So right after I wake up, right after my wife get out of the shower, I take a quick shower. Except the days when I need to shave. Since these days I take a little longer. I get dressed, make our bed, and go to my son's room to wake up, to wake him up, and take a shower. While he takes his shower, I make his breakfast and my wife's. I also prepare the snack that my son will take at the school. I confirm that is his complete soft case to go to school, and I will supervise that get dressed and wear the correct uniform and make his bed. While I do this, my wife has breakfast and goes out for her work after giving us a big kiss and a hug, my son and me. When my son is ready and he has finished his breakfast, we wait for it to be the 5:45 a.m. To take it to the school bus. Uh, when I have left it into the school bus, I return to the home to start my activities for the day. I clean the house. Some days I must sweep, others I must mop, but I must always pick up the mess that is in our study where my sons play. After cleaning the house, I continue with the kitchen, wash the dishes, and cook lunch. When I have finished with these activities, I turn on my computer to start with the university activities. Sometimes I have to watch videos, read books, or do research. I usually take a break around 10 a.m. For breakfast, since I don't like having breakfast so early. So in the morning, my wife and my kid take his breakfast. However, I take my breakfast around 10 a.m. After finish my breakfast, I continue with my university activities until it is 2 o'clock p.m. At that time, I suspend my activities and I go out to wait for my son who comes from school at that hour. After picking him up, we go home and we have lunch together. After having a lunch together, we take a few minutes to talk before starting his homework. I help my son to do his homework. This can vary since there are days when he has many tasks. We finish around 7 p.m. Like this week, we have a lot of homeworks, so this take more time for other days. Also, there are other days when we can finish around 4 p.m. On those days, I allow my son go to the park of the apartment. It's in a little park just in front of my apartment, so I can watch him and he can play with his friends. So it's a good time. And I return to my university activities. Of school, of course, there are weeks when I have already finished math activities and I can play a little video games or listen music, or in a good day read a book. Sometimes go out to play with my kid in the park. That depends of the week or the activities was charged in the university. Um, Mm, Sometimes there are also all days when my son prefers not go out and we play on a board game or a video game. That depends of the day. Because if it's raining, my son prefers not go out and maybe maybe sometimes listen music or play with me on a board or I don't know, and other stuffs. All the days my wife's return for his work around 5:30 p.m. So this day that is my son go out, that always the return time to be able to share together as a family. So the days he is out with the friends, he return to the house with my wife, and that is great because we can share a time with a family, and that is very important for us. On the days that my son has many tasks, my wife accompanies us and helps us to finish quickly. But on no homework days, we put on a series or movie to watch together. When it's 7 p.m., we serve the dinner. Then, after dinner together, my wife helps my son get his suitcase ready for the next day and get ready for the bed. Supervise him to put the pajamas and brush his teeth while I clean the dinner plates. My wife usually accompanies my son while he sleeps. When my son is asleep, we go to our room, put on a movie or maybe an a series. We fall asleep, or sometimes just talk until we fall asleep. And that's it for a normal week routine. This normal week is when my wife's work days and my son's school days. So let's take that in account because my routine can vary according to the week. Like this week, my son is in home, so that's modify um, a lot of stuffs of my routine, but it continue be say the same. Make the uh, cleaning the house, make homework with him, and make my own homework for the university, and wait for my wife to share sometimes. On Saturdays, we try to sleep until 9 a.m. Since my wife doesn't work that day, so when we have woken up, I get up and make a breakfast for my wife and my son. After we have breakfast, we take turns for the shower, and in this way, we organize the house while we are ready to go out. Most of the time of Saturdays, we visit my mom. We have a lunch with her, and we try to go out to a park or a shopping center. But on Saturdays that we do not see my mom, we try to go out to the movies or some activity that we enjoy, like dinner in a park, like a picnic. We also enjoy go out to the city in a car. That is a great activities we can enjoy. And on Sundays, we also try to sleep late, like just like on the Sundays, like the Saturdays. I prepare the breakfast for them, and then we take turns for the shower. After this, we use to go to the market to bring fresh vegetables or fruits for the lunch, because my wife and I like to cook together that day, which is why we let our son will while lunch is ready. When we have finished cooking, and depending of the time, we have to lunch and go for an ice cream or to the mall or something to the movies. Also, there are other days when my in-laws come and we share lunch with them. After that, we play a board game until night comes. They leave and we get ready to sleep and start a new week with the same routine I already share with you. I think that's it. I really appreciate the time you take to see this video and learn a little about my daily routine. And I hope you liking and thank you so much for that time. Goodbye.